How to start a bookkeeping business with no experience. My name is Zach Pasquarello. I started my bookkeeping business 3 years ago. I have learned so much through my experiences and I've made a ton of mistakes. I am here to share all of those lessons learned so that you can start a bookkeeping business with no experience today. Stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to give you 3 real tips on how you can start your bookkeeping business. First, I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a QuickBooks Online Certified Pro Advisor. Then I'm going to show you exactly how you can make a website. I'm even going to show you my website so that you can get an idea of what information to include. And then finally, I'm going to give you a few tips, tricks, and some of my secrets on how to effectively utilize Facebook for marketing your bookkeeping business. Okay, so how do you get started? First, I do want to say I have a free course. Check out the link in the description of this video. I teach you a couple basics and I give you an introduction on how you can start your own bookkeeping business. I also offer weekly meetings with a group of other bookkeeping business owners every Monday. There's a link for that in the description of this video. We talk for an hour every week and I give a presentation on some topic on starting the bookkeeping business, and then we have a live Q&A at the end of every session. And finally, you can do one-on-one consultations with me. If you want a more personal experience, there's a link for that in the description of this video. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Let's jump right into. Okay, so are you serious? Yes, I'm serious, and I'll tell you why. I know exactly what you should do because I did this same thing 3 years ago. Like I said, I have made a ton of mistakes. I've learned a lot of really valuable lessons. And the whole goal of me making these videos is I genuinely want to teach you how to do everything that I did because I am so passionate about bookkeeping. I love my bookkeeping business and I'm really passionate about teaching other people. So I'm making these YouTube videos every single week so that I can teach you how to do exactly what I did because this business has been the best business of my life, the best career, the best job decision I've ever made. And I hope you have the same success that I had. So the first year of my business, I made $70,000 in the first 12 months. Let me just say, I try to be genuine. I try to be realistic. I try to be honest. You are not going to make $10,000 in the first month when you start your bookkeeping business. You probably won't even make $5,000. The first 3 months I got started, I didn't make any money. But in the first 12 months, I ended up making close to $70,000 in the first 12 months. Maybe give or take. And then in the second year, I made $110,000. In the third year, this year, I'm on pace to make $240,000. That's why I'm so passionate about this because I love what I do and you can make a lot of money doing it as long as you follow my steps. Okay, so you can do this with no experience. And I did not have a college degree related to business. I had no work experience related to accounting or finance or business or bookkeeping whenever I got started. And I had no certifications except for the QuickBooks Online Certified Pro Advisor, which I'm about to show you exactly how you can get that. Okay, now I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. So to get started, all you need to do is type in QBO Certified Pro Advisor into Google. It's really that simple. And then go to the first option here, become a certified pro advisor, QuickBooks. Now, it's free to get started. That is good news. You don't need to pay any money. All you need to do is just click sign in to start. You need to have a valid email address, maybe a phone number, and you can get started today. Now, what you want to do is you want to become a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. Keep in mind, it is a little bit challenging because you will need to take a course and then take an exam. You need to pass the exam, and you only get 3 tries to pass the exam. I'll be honest with you, I failed the first time, but I was able to pass the second time. It is a fairly challenging exam, so give yourself a couple weeks to become knowledgeable enough to be able to pass the exam. But this is the only certification that I recommend anybody do because this provides some credibility. It adds some legitimacy to you and your business. If anybody asks, are you qualified? Are you certified? You can say, yes, I am actually a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. And that's really all you need to prove to your prospective clients, yes, I am certified to do this job for you. And the best news is it's completely free. However, what I will say is that this course will not actually teach you everything you need to know about QuickBooks. So you still need to learn bookkeeping fundamentals and QuickBooks Online. You need to learn how to use the actual software. However, don't get so caught up on this part of starting your business. I recommend spend 1 month learning bookkeeping fundamentals and learning QuickBooks Online and becoming a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. That's all you need to spend, because it's going to take you a long time to actually get your first client. So now let's talk about your website. All you need to do is go to squarespace.com, and they have a ton of templates that you can use, and they're very cheap. So all you need to do is go to Squarespace, and then you can say that your website, your business, let's say you're doing consulting, you want to sell services, and then you can choose a professionally designed website template, and then you can finish. And then here, Squarespace literally has hundreds of options for you to choose from. And let me be honest, I am not a super creative person. I'm not even a super tech savvy person, but I was able to figure this out, and I think you can too. So you can choose any one of these templates, and then you can customize this template however you want. And I think it only costs maybe $20, maybe $30 a month for everything, for your domain, your hosting, your website. You don't need to spend $1,000 for some professional to build you a big fancy website. Now let me show you my website. I built all of this out on Squarespace, and feel free to go to my website, harrisburgbookkeeping.com, if you're looking for some inspiration. So all you need to do is answer 3 questions. Tell people who you are, what you do, and how to contact you. So you can see here, I have all of these pages up here. You don't need all of these pages. You only really need one page. It's called a landing page. So I give out my phone number, I give out my email address, and I have this button here, get started, and I just have the option to get a free quote today. All of this is so super simple. And then I also have here my bookkeeping services. It doesn't look fancy. It's not super pretty, but it tells people generally what I do, what services I offer. So I have Simple Start for $250 a month, Essentials, a brief description, $500 a month, and then Advanced, a longer description, $1,000 per month. These are not like my set in stone services that I offer, but this is just a rough ballpark. I like to give people a couple numbers so they can get an idea of what I might potentially be charging. However, I tell people the exact quote will depend on the size and complexity of your business. This is just a rough idea. And then you can call us today. If you're looking at this on your mobile app, as soon as you press that button, it'll start calling me. I have all my social media linked right here. And then I do have a brief about me section, meet the team. There's a picture of myself. If you want to remain anonymous, you don't have to put up a picture of yourself. However, I like having a picture of myself on my website. I feel like it's helpful to put a face to the business. That way they feel a little bit more personable and they trust the business a little bit more because they know there is a real person behind the business. So I just have a super brief introduction. It just gives your prospective clients an opportunity to get to know you a little bit better and just to start building trust with you. So that's all you need. How do your prospective clients contact you? What services do you provide? And basically, who are you? I'm Harrisburg Bookkeeping. I'm Zach Pasquarello. Here's my phone number. Here's my address. Here are the services that I provide. Here's how you can get in contact with me. So let me just say, your website. Nobody's going to look at your website in the first month. I promise. That might be disappointing, but no one's going to Google you and find you unless they are specifically looking for you. So the whole point of your website is to be a landing page where you can redirect your prospective clients to a clean, professional looking website so that your clients get the sense that, hey, this guy or this lady is legit. They have a legit business. If you were a landscaper or a plumber, maybe you wouldn't worry so much about having a clean professional website. But because we are offering professional services, because we are doing bookkeeping and accounting and potentially taxes and consulting, we want to have a clean, professional looking website because we are offering organized and professional services. So you want your website to match the identity and the culture of your business. The other thing I recommend doing, and this is a freebie, I'm throwing this out there, is get your Google My Business profile set up today, because it takes a couple weeks to get it set up. And try to get as many reviews as you possibly can. If you see here, I have 105 5-star Google reviews. And I think this really helps prospective clients start to trust me and my business, because they go here and they say, oh, wow, this guy's legit. He's for real. He's not a scam. He has great customer service. Look at all these people who trust him, and look at all these people who have had a good experience with him. I'm going to give this guy a call. So get started with your Google My Business profile and try to get reviews ASAP. The last thing I'm going to share with you is Facebook. So if you go to your Facebook marketing, you can do all of your marketing for free on Facebook. And my Facebook is public. So if you want to check out my Facebook, go ahead, check out my Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook and you can get some motivation and some inspiration. So I post videos all the time on my Facebook. You don't have to do that. You just need to create social media content every single day. And the best news is it's all completely free. So you can become a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor for free. You can start a Google My Business profile for free. You can start your Facebook for free. You can create social media content for free. The only thing that's going to really cost you money is your website. And that's pretty cheap, $20, maybe $30 per month. Really pretty cheap. That's the only thing you need to spend money on. So you can do all of this stuff for next to nothing. Okay, so there's 4 different types of content that you want to create. You can create text content, which this is what this is, just very basic text. This usually doesn't get a ton of engagement. Or you can post a picture with a caption. So here I have a caption. This was today's post. Here's a picture of my kids, and it already got 47 likes and 20 comments. So got a lot of engagement. Or you can post an infographic or a flyer. I don't really do infographics or flyers too often. I used to do them a lot more whenever I was just getting started. But I think if you go to my business page, yeah, here's like a very rough example of an infographic or a flyer. It's got my logo, tip of the day, track and pay taxes on time, blah, blah, blah. So the whole point of you creating this social media marketing content is for you to build trust with your prospective clients and for you to establish yourself as a bookkeeping expert. You want to put out all of this free content so people start to trust you and people start to say, oh, wow, that Zach guy, yeah, I've seen him on Facebook. He's always talking about bookkeeping and taxes, blah, blah, blah. It's not super interesting. It's not super engaging. You're not going to become famous on social media, but you are going to start becoming a bookkeeping expert and people are going to start to trust you, which ultimately means people are going to start hiring you. Now, the last thing I'm going to say is you don't need to make videos. I know a lot of people are really intimidated. You probably don't want to make videos, and that's okay. I did not start making videos until after my first year. Even then, it's not necessary. It is helpful to make videos because I think that's just an extra step where people start to trust you even more if they start to see your face, hear your voice, and get to know you a little bit better, but you don't need to. You just need to post social media content every single day. You have to be consistent. I'm going to end with this. Here's a perfect analogy, a perfect example. Let's say you're going to the gym every day for 2 weeks. You absolutely crush it and you're starting to gain momentum, but all of a sudden you stop going to the gym. In 3 months, you're going to be no better off than where you were when you got started, because you have to go to the gym for 3 months or 6 months before you start to really get stronger, get faster, get more flexible, start losing weight, whatever your goals are. The exact same thing applies with social media marketing and building your business and building your brand, establishing your online presence. You can go great for 2 weeks, put out content. It's awesome. You're crushing it. But if you stop in 3 months, you're going to be no better off than where you were when you got started. You have to do this for 3 months, 6 months. I've been doing it for 3 years. You have to do this for a long time to build your reputation, establish an online presence, so that your prospective clients get to know you and start to trust you. I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Check out the links in the description. I hope you are able to grow a massively successful bookkeeping business.